So David swore that he never communicated with Mike JB, and he demanded for some irrefutable evidence. And as you guys all know, the evidence was provided with his own lips saying,
and thanks to Mike JB for supplying these tiny URLs because I'd long forgotten those.
if David said he never communicated with Mike JB, then how can he explain Mike JB supplying those images to him that he said himself that he did? And David said he had long forgotten those images, which means he used to have them, or at least knew about them, or come across with them before communicating with Mike JB. So therefore, whether he communicated with Mike JB or not is quite irrelevant at this point. The new fact is that he knew about those images even before Mike JB supplied them to him. So now the new question is, how the heck did David got to know about those tiny URLs unless he himself made them? If he didn't make them, who gave them to Dave before Mike JV? Do you know what I think? This is yet another confirmation that David made those child exploiting images. Otherwise, will David tell us who gave him those images before he communicated with and getting them from Mike JB? And if Mike JB denies ever communicating with David, then where did David get those images in the first place? So at this point, whether David communicated with Mike JB or not is quite irrelevant. In fact, with his own mouth, he condemned himself.
And thanks to Mike JB for supplying these tiny URLs because I'd long forgotten those.